Tense moments in the Idaho student murders trial today as a judge warns Bryan Kohberger's defense team from the bench that they are making dangerous accusations against the state.
Fox 13's AJ Janeville covered today's proceedings. So AJ, what upset the judge here so much?
Today's hearings covered everything imaginable, from how to refer to DNA evidence, if family will be allowed in the courtroom, and if the state can use a replica dollhouse they made. But the most shocking moments came toward the end of the day.
The accusations he made in there are very concerning. The kinds of accusations, if true, that would get people disbarred.
Kohberger's defense team continues to allege that the state has cell phone records that would show the defendant's location around the time of the murders. And that location wasn't anywhere near the crime scene. The state told the judge they never got the records, but the defense is not buying it.
What's the evidence of that, counsel?
The evidence has been in the practice that I've learned from people that I've worked with.
You're giving me that testimony now?
I'm not giving you testimony. I'm answering the court's question.
Okay, but you've made some serious accusations against the state of hiding evidence, and yet you've provided no factual basis, zero, that evidence existed for them to be able to obtain it in December.
The defense worked to poke holes in the state's case throughout the day, including questioning if Bryan Kohberger had control over his own Amazon account, where the state claims Kohberger purchased a knife like the one used in the killings.
From an expert that says that Amazon doesn't work exactly that way. And that's the problem, that when it is represented as a click, that indicates to the average person that he sat at a desk and clicked and made a purchase when there's a lot more to them.
And maybe I'm completely out to lunch, but as I understand it, to buy something on Amazon, you got to put it in your shopping cart and hit purchase. Am I wrong about that?
No, that is a step, but how it gets in your cart and what items get in your cart really has to do with the whole model and the ecosystem of the way that Amazon works.
And in the last hours of the hearing, the court was still listening to arguments about whether Kohberger's autism is reason to spare him the death penalty, since it would be unconstitutionally cruel and unusual punishment. But the U.S. Supreme Court has never ruled on whether autism qualifies as a mental illness under the 8th Amendment. So the state of Idaho versus Bryan Kohberger could be precedent setting for the whole country. The judge said he'll issue a written ruling on that matter at a later date. Back to you.